confident to these players. And I'm sure since wena dlalile clubini uyayazi identity ye club. Ama players wapointer noma ngabe angeke bavume ku wonke. Out of 10, I'm sure mina is 6% what uzoba right.
So what is the point of employing a coach if you don't expect any cup, any trophy?
Nkuleko, it means good a team you on itself, they must have a plan to say, look, this season we're building. Next season we need a trophy. Then that's how you start. Because for me now, for now, Bangalinga ba expect anything. Because if we're saying the Chiefs expect them to other win, it's not possible. He needs to have a team. He needs to have 11 quality players. Not even 11 quality players. He needs to have about 25 or 28 quality players. But Chiefs is not just a team, it's a big team. So they need to have 28 quality players that if so and so is not doing well, they put somebody else that can come in and do the job. Because, playing for a big team in Kuleo, unfortunately players, they need to understand that there's no time for development in a big team. Because a big team, they create a brand. That's why we call them big teams. So you need to come in there and deliver. If you're not ready as a young boy to come in and deliver, then go somewhere else.
How are we going to know next year, Junior? How are we going to know whether or not the project is going well? Because generally speaking, Gavin Hunt comes to Chiefs, he's not winning anything the first season. Yeah. It's like, it's not going well.
Yeah,
he's
truly
number
speaking.
5. So this thing is still going well.
Yeah, ivar masikhuluma nje iqiniso. Ngoba umsebenzi mningi lapha. I don't think namaplayer uArthur zoappointa wonke bazowathenga. uArthur he won't have that much, according to me. uArthur udlalile iminyaka, uArthur ujwayele club, uArthur sizobona. I can tell you Nkuleko, amaplayer bazowasigna. I heard lama rumor akuna confirmation yet obvious ukuthi ulo mfana lo bani obuyale ku Stellenbosch iplayer labo ngisho i-center back
no confirmed uZeta Machek
ngisho yena ngithulo kuya ku Stellenbosch.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's only him, but the question ungizwe mangisho kanjalo uArthur I know mina iKaizer Chiefs will go for free agent players. And truly speaking, bringing uArthur by as one is inexperience. Secondly, if we can be honest, Nkuleko bayas deep down if masikhuluma nje iVAR, i-technical team eKaizer Chiefs, they know those players majority are ordinary players. uArthur shilo naye kwenye interview bengimamela athi ama-player besinawo last season most of them they ordinary.
Yeah.
He said it. So iKaizer Chiefs knowing deep down ukuthi simnike uArthur i-ordinary team we're gonna sign mhlambe 1 or 2, but
all right, we'll continue with the conversation after the break. When we come back from the break, a couple of your voice notes about Zwane's appointment, and of course, we'll wrap up this conversation with Tso Vilakazi and Junior Khanye live next.
My name is Zwane Kaizer, Mamelodi Sundowns spokesperson. You are listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
It's time to feel the quality, the control, the variety, to feel Africa. It's time to go premium free. 25 channels, everything from comedy, lifestyle, reality, sport, kids and blockbusters, with access to 200 more. Free forever. No cost, no subscription. Take the next step. Tune in and just watch. It's that easy. Start watching premium free today. Why pay? Just watch.
My name is Miriam Gomani and you are listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Hi, this good TV. Sundowns is going to win the Nedbank Cup. And about the other one, I'm not sure the guy is ready to be the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs.
Good afternoon. Oh, Mamelodi Sundowns and Khanye and Tso are very massive game, a massive final. Khanye is going to win the trophy tomorrow. He's going to win the trophy tomorrow. Why? Because they didn't win. They are not in the excited mood. Like compared to Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns, they just go to the field with their advantage win. They say already they've won the Nedbank Cup. So the Maruma Cannons will come with the force to win the game. And they will win this game, the tournament also, Nedbank Cup. They would win it without any fear. Yeah. And when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, yes, Zwane is a quality, a domestic, together with the Dolan Shepherd. They know the emotions of the players. They know everything about their players. Since, well, they grow up at Kaizer Chiefs, they will motivate. And I think they are better because they go to make sure that they get the winnings.
Ola Majimbos is T Menye, a Western Cape, a Cape Town. Sundowns will win tomorrow 3-1. The scoreline will be 3-1. Sharp Majida.
My name is Zwane Kaizer, Mamelodi Sundowns spokesperson. You are listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much for those voice notes. 064-525-0513. 064-525-0513. It's 5:23. 3 minutes past the hour, 5 o'clock. In an hour and a half or so, we'll bring you Orlando Pirates and Royal AM. Diski TV will be covering that. Join us live on YouTube as we drop those videos. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching us on Facebook, thank you. Welcome. Watching us on YouTube, thank you. Welcome. Listening to us on massivemetro.com, thank you. Welcome. We were talking about the issue Ntate Arthur Zwane. Zwane Kaizer saying good decision by Kaizer Chiefs, but don't expect anything. Tso Vilakazi around the same lines as well. Good decision by Kaizer Chiefs because Arthur Zwane knows the football club. So let's dig in then, gentlemen, and wrap up this conversation. A lot of our fans are watching us now, thousands of them live on Facebook and YouTube as well. So if Kaizer Chiefs are number 8 at the end of Arthur Zwane's first season, or are outside the top 8 at the end of the first season, how do you rate, and I was trying to ask this question again before we break, how do you rate the success or failure of Arthur Zwane if he's number 9 next season? You are saying you are building. If he's number 9 next season, do you look at how many players that were in the Diski Challenge playing? Let me start with you. So, how do you rate the failure or success of Arthur Zwane next season?
Nkuleko, one, he needs to put together players that they will play the style of Kaizer Chiefs, the philosophy of Kaizer Chiefs, the culture of the team. And that's one thing that is important because that culture of Chiefs, he had dominated for years and years, Nkuleko.
Mm-hmm.
So it means there's nothing wrong with the culture, but the problem is the material that you use in that culture. So now for me, even if you are number 9, if he's playing the way we know Chiefs, trust me, number 9.
So he could play and lose as long as I
know the culture of Chiefs in Jano. If he's gonna do that, there's no way he's gonna sit good number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Because
your
of
thoughts,
the players also at all.
But it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
I think maybe ilento show machine phamwezolo mabambuza ukuthi ata not I'm happy, but la kunento deep kakhulu la sikhuluma ngehistory club history, sikhuluma ngama expectation high. I don't think people can wait much. Uata uyalapha na is very nervous. We need to be honest. Bano Dylan. I technical team imfaka kulinye ipoto. Uyabona mina awube mangithi good decision kunokuthi baye ngaphandle balandela abantu abangazi club. It's a problem vele. But uphendula le answer ukuthi uzomjaja kanjani. If uhlala ku number 9 noma ngabe udlala good football, I don't think Kaizer Chiefs will expect that. Bazomsusa ngule. Obvious nambe ngube ngomunye umuntu, but yiko ngisho ngithi bazobe babuildele omunye umuntu. Uata bamfakela part 2 ukucombine, like ukubuyisa this thing ukuthi nika labafana confident. Aba expectanga ni expect masingaba nevar uata experience it doesn't have. Kaizer Chiefs masingaba nevar mningi umsebenzi nkule lapha. So bona number 9 good season mina ngi expected ukuthi bazohlala.
And it's a possibility. I can't disagree.
I'm telling you the truth. If you can be
it's a
honest.
possibility.
Ngoba Nkuleko sikhuluma ukuthi ngeke bamdelele nama player na.
Yeah. Because okwamanje
effect.
what we've seen is that he is able ukukhulumisa intwana zakhe zakwa MTC.
Secondly,
uyakwazi ukukhulumisa le intwana lezi ashout lezi ku MTC. Those young ones. But I haven't seen him being able to confront Abu Parker and all the senior players.
Ngitshelile ngathi makusekuna my expectations. Bafuna bamtshela ukuthi na 3 years. One atwazi uzoba ne preseason now. I preseason Melane's a very good to at with spirit adlala ama friendly game amaningi noma ngabe I Vodacom team ku grand. I Vodacom inikisa direction. You don't have to go wherever to ama injury. Angithi on the 11 even small side ama player kabuyise listingo nankule 2v2 ejimini. I question ungizwe Nkuleko. Uata ama expectations maningi bafethu. Sibe neqiniso uata is inexperience what uyayazi club but we coach grounding. Ngoba ukukhuluma nekumele uapply grounding asifana. He speak very well mamamele, we need to go back to our culture manje mele apply. So mina kimi just ukuphendula ne uata I know ukuthi uzoenda angeka ku top 8 this year is not going to stay. And it is knowing Kaizer Chiefs technical team bazaba expectanga next. So Ata I don't think 3 years yonke uzoyiqeda mina. It's a good decision ukuthi uyayazi club bamnike that experience ngoba Ata ufikile ku Champions League nabo bamsusa. I think bamnika this thing ukuthi indoda you've been bailing us usiza na platform. But akuna expectations. And I can tell you deep down bayazi ukuthi this year I don't think we'll win anything but maganga if ku top 8 akahlali samsusa.
All right, so let's wrap it up, Mr. Tso. Well, you're saying you support this. What do you foresee in the next 2 or 3 years? Junior is saying probably he's not going to be there in the next for the whole 3 years of his contract. What kind of coach is he going to become? Because my fear is that, and you saw this when it happened to school coach Steve Komphela, right? We're happy. He's like, okay, South African coach is black. He's one of us. Is coaching Chiefs. And then immediately when things go wrong, and the Chiefs, I'm supporter Steve Komphela. Yeah, I'm supporter when he wasn't winning anything for too long, actually, until people went to Moses Mabhida and burned that place down. Nedbank Cup semi-final, Beshawa Free State Stars 2-0, and they burned that place down literally by Shisi Moses Mabhida Stadium. And on that night, they decided, okay, we can't do anything now. We can't keep on supporting this coach. And Steve Komphela was fortunate enough to be then absorbed by Sundowns. But we didn't know what's going to happen with the career after he left Chiefs. What is going to happen with Zwane in the next 3 years? Is he still a Kaizer Chiefs coach in 3 years for you?
I think before we I wish him all the best.
Compliment.
I'm supporting him. Yes, I had some concern but looking at the team, it change because when you get a team kulego unevigi to every game yako unevigi prepare a team is different than having a day or two and have a game. A day or two and have a game. So a situation ga ata benjalo kuthe take over every after two days there's a game the third day.
Yeah.
After 2 days there's a game the third day. So I but in that space you could see a difference in these boys where now they can share the ball, now they can pass, now they can run to spaces.
I have to agree that we started seeing a difference in the play.
Yes,
I'm not sure if I was overly impressed with the result, and I'm not sure if even that play. Maybe trying a preseason it will be better, but I'm not sure even we should be too impressed with that play. But it looked different than Gavin Hunt, Stuart Baxter. It looked a little bit different.
Yes, one thing that a coach does is to try and get a confidence to the players, and of which I think Arthur, that's what he tried to do, and so far it worked for him because you could see the last few games with the Chiefs, they playing. They don't kick the ball and run. Now they're playing, they're trying to do a build up, get to the midfield, go to the final third. So that's why I'm wishing him all the best.
In 3 years' time?
Look, I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm supporting like the way they did with Steve Komphela. Then they will get the results.
Mr. Khanye, in 3 years' time?
Mina ngisayiphinda Nkuleko. Isizini yonke uzoyiqeda le. But before I iqeda nakhona kuzobe kune pressure. Because I can guarantee you now, top 8 there's expectations from Wata, and it's not gonna win it. We need to be honest. Wonke amateam angachecka boMaZulu balanda boKabaldino manga which is bemele yenze lonto. It tells you ukuthi labantu bafuna ukucompete mfethu. Truly speaking, in amaZulu, since the True Ten has taken over,
he's a permanent coach now.
You understand? And who is he signing? Bams Kapatino Mang, go there. So compete Nkulego. So
Augustine Mulenga.
We understand, Memela, yabo so pega Nkulego. Truly speaking, Ata usasayinelwe yamjita umacheke. Phela truly speaking masiba nevar. Ngisayiphinda mina. Angeke uAta usayina la. Ikulo i3 years ngeke aqede Nkulego. Le season yes ngaba ne ikhona ukuthi bamnike baba nenqondo ukuthi Ata save status mara please top 8 siyaqela. I think enqondweni banayo ngeke basho ku media. But going next season the pressure will be mounting ngoba uSteve at the experience under 20 national team. uSteve at the national experience bafana. Even uko a coach, he was once being a coach, head coach. Once being a under 23 go coach at Chulon we head coach. So now at which experience that he had and against ubonile ukuthi la club ibuya phi. Ina 7 years ngawini anything. And leyanto lekazi yenzeke. So faku atara. So truly speaking, mele unga-expect.
All right. Okay, I was saying to Tso earlier on, before we're going to go to the voice notes in a moment, but I was saying to Tso Vilakazi, actually what's interesting is that in Tangazaku, Zwane, like recently retired former players, when you look at their trend, if it's Patrick Vieira, he goes to America, he comes back to England, Akoshi Crystal Palace, he doesn't go straight to Arsenal because they know Woody Arsenal is very big. If it's Steven Gerrard, people want him at Liverpool, but no, he has to go to Scotland first. Akoshi Rangers, Awini League, go Rangers, and now he's at Aston Villa. You're from the span. Yeah, but because it's very difficult to coach a big team, straight to a big team without any requisite experience. We hear now Guto Vincent Company, Uyashi Anderlecht, Belgium, is going to coach Burnley. No one is saying he must go straight to Manchester City because those are big teams. It is 34 minutes past the hour, 5 o'clock. My name is Gulule Gonkeo with Junior Khanye, Tso Vilakazi, Offensive Pele High, and Justice Chabela. We'll go to your voice notes. When we come back, we'll hear more from these two gentlemen about the Nedbank Cup final.
Hi, I'm Lucky Pindamza Kwati, the former Orlando Pirate captain. You are listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Good afternoon, Gulego Tso and Junior. Hope you guys are doing all right. Plymouth in the house. Gulego, I think you gave me a shout out 2 weeks ago. Thank you for that. In terms of the Arthur appointment, for me, I think Arthur and Dylan are good coaches within their capacity. But when I look at where Kaizer Chiefs are and where they need to be, they need an experienced coach. They need someone that's going to come in, step his authority, sign players according to the success culture of the club, players who will add value, players who are going to give Kaizer Chiefs something they don't have, players who are talented, players who know what it means to play for such a big club. So I do think in terms of that perspective, it's going to be a problem for them with the lack of experience, but who knows what will happen. And then in regards to the Nedbank Cup, I just wish Dance could win it, to be honest. I wish he could win this trophy. He's a good coach, underrated but top class. I wish he wins it. I can't see Sundowns winning another trophy. It's getting boring.
Hola Nkululeko, my brother. Ngibulisa na wonke umuntu ukhona lapha e-studio. Going to tomorrow's final, I see Mamelodi Sundowns taking it. Because vele aim yabo kule season ukuthi bathatha ama-cups. I-Nedbank, i-league, i-CAF Champions League, and since baphumile ku-Champions League, ngibona kusasa babuya ngamandla bafuna nje ukuthi bavale nge-Nedbank. So tomorrow I see them taking it home. Pretoria, wow. Going to Zwane, I'm very happy with the decision. I'm a Orlando Pirates fan, but I'm very happy for Kaizer Chiefs ukuthi kwazile ukuthi isayine umuntu wabo owazi culture Kaizer Chiefs. As much as kungeke kube easy, it's going to be a slow start, but as long as they give him some time, he's going to do good with the right players. Uzoba sharp. Danko.
Hola, Majita, Fede. It's a happy Friday. It's a happy Friday, guys. Look, man. I think on the Nedbank Cup, Sundowns will go through there. I think there won't be any challenges for Sundowns. They will certainly win it. And I'm not saying that I'm undermining Galaxy, but I think Sundowns have got an upper edge. They've been playing well this season. You've seen how they quickly wrapped up the PSL season, and they won the PSL. So I think it will be just a cherry on top. We know how the Sundowns family do it. They know that if they win this, it's probably gonna be for their bonuses. So they will just go out and do it for the money also, you know. But good luck to also Galaxy and also Sundowns, as I already gave it to them.
Massive Metro, Sihamba Pines.
It's time to discover the clear that's perfect for you. Need to visibly reduce stretch marks? Try Clear with tissue oil and pure glycerine. 8 out of 10 women saw an improvement in their stretch marks, and it helped even their skin tone. Discover our full range of lotions and creams in store and love your beautiful skin with the Clear that's perfect for you.
Clear, love your beautiful skin.
My name is Payanza Ali Sufi. You are listening to Massiv 11, the Makeout Football. Where you are, remain here forever.
All right, welcome back to Massiv 11 and Massiv Metro. My name is Tso Vilakazi, Junior Khanye, Offensive Player High, and Justice Chabalala. It's 5:38. We're discussing all things football. Of course, on Nando was 6 o'clock. Hugo Bros never really disappoints. I was saying this morning that is very consistent. Consistent kakhulu ngoba ke every time you don't like something, uzoyenza njalo. So he announced his squad. Just looking at some of his forwards, Buyile Lodge, Evidence Mahopa, the striker with 3 goals the whole season. Nayo Buyile, Khanye Samayo, Lyle Foster, Hlongwane, Pesitao. His midfielders are Siphelele Sithole, Goodman Mosele, Yusuf Mart, Patuchetza, Nange. And then his defenders are Unyeko Mobi, Kurisho Mudao, Bandile Shandu, Grant Kekana, Tibang Pete, Tariq Phillips, not bad, Terence Mashejo, Laila K, Innocent Mayela. His goalkeepers are Ronald Williams, Veli Mutwa, and the third choice goalkeeper at Kaizer Chiefs, Bruce Vuma. So bekakhuluma nabo Andile noThabiso Mosia ukuthi so abochali vat and I was like, no man, if it was me I would stop asking him about Ochali.
Yeah, I know.
It's like he's not gonna play them. And we are sure to know. Mina, I'm good. Like, you guys can ask me about Abochali, blah 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 blah. I'm good. There's a point where coach, you realize after 10 matches or 10 collabs, when I'm busy, to pray, then maybe you realize it's good. Okay. What do you guys think?
Gulego, I don't know whether Sudala Kosafa or Sudala Idonduzan qualify for AFCON. I don't know. Maybe Kosafa.
Yeah, he qualified AFCON in Morocco.
You know why? Got an interview in Zile. He says, "Utrope Victor Litwalo." He's not
because most of his goals are penalties.
Okay,
that's what he said.
Okay. Then I'm asking, he's better scoring those penalties. They're part of the game than the player that is going to play 28 games and score 3 goals.
Evidence, Mahopa.
Then, when sometimes you're trying to justify Uxidex as a team player, it's going to be a problem.
Evidence, Mahopa.
Because for me, you cannot have a striker as done 28 games and score 3 goals. You can't have that striker on the national team. Jay out. Ulitswalo can be in the team. 8 goals and you justify no going on penalty nana, it's fine. Okay.
What's the problem?
Yabona lento bayenza South Africa, trying to bring South Africa on DStv Premiership abanike platform. Pirates inika bofathu inika boncikazi noma ngaba bayikhukuthi enough. This is a time now national team bekumele ngabe bay apply. Terminate the contract and then say okay, thank you. Bring a South African coach bani think probably. Buying that contract in imali ngoba bamnika imali ebhaya yena uBruce. Leyo tilia 1 we're learning nothing to him. Yabona enye into futhi mina ngikwatisa ngayo kakhulu stereotype. It doesn't prove a point.
Yeah.
Is prove mina ngiyayizwa selection prove a point. Eshiti praise ithi ngukutshela enye into nkuleko le I explain. You cannot have a strike of una Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates ku market in South 3 big teams in South Africa ku market ukhona highly linked and then every Mahope team ya ku relegation ubize. Does it make sense? We are is good thing if
yazi enhlekisa ngoba where yabona Tina, the way that we've always been like this about Hugo Bros.
Yeah,
Not
yabona.
ukuthi hater or anything. We've seen him Hugo Bros 10 months ago. Iyaqala South Africa yonke manje seyiqala ukumbona ngithi hayibona yambona manje. Nina ama fans wakhe nina abahlali ngoku bayakhala.
I mean, as we speak, Sundowns they are champions DStv Premiership. Influential players, khuluma ngumshishi, sikhuluma ngwandile Charlie.
He's not gonna pick them.
Okay, ungizwe Kuleko, and then it's the problem.
He's not gonna pick them.
Yes, you know thing. Uthe yena for lama players of Sundowns ukuthi badlala Champions League, it's not big for yena. So when you select for yena doesn't matter.
So now you get to be a red card, you told red card again now. You calling him? Not even a star player.
I do prefer my players that overseas. Ne? So now you can't conquer your continent. Gulego. You can't conquer your continent. Then you think you can go and conquer the world. It's impossible. It's impossible. These players aba selected most yabo abakadlala Champions League. Gulego, you know, playing the Champions League in Gulego, traveling to go and play under difficult conditions, you gain experience. Then when it comes to national team, then you know how to adapt when you get to situations like that. Last time they were saying, I think it was Sundowns or Amazon, where they were saying good Batule a treatment la paya the Paris now. Same thing. That's a learning. That's where they need to learn.
Comfort
going to play outside Kunjar. So check out majority. I would say maybe 90% of the players, not even 90%, 98% of the players especially selected squad in situ now. Babuze manje ukuthi bayazi ukuthi yangaphandle kunjani. Ask them. Bese bayodlala eMorocco.
Mina Tso iproblem yakhe uHugo Bros enye nginayo enkulu kakhulu ile ukuthi the guy lost 5-0 against France. Usukela walanda France.
Oh, Hugo.
Yeah. Yabona ngithulile ngathi akuna focal phela lapho we exposing all departments. Uyangitshela ama player bonakele ukuthi they are ordinary players. Utso is making a good point. You can't have a player that plays the Champions League. Bese ube nama player amanye aku relegation zone. Wabizile the most squad.
Akaqali abahlali bebamsupporta. He was doing this thing last year.
Yeah.
And South Africa was supporting akaqali uthatha ulendwana Ethan Brooks ngadlali ukuthi yesigala.
Yes. You can come in South Africa.
I one njalo. Remember ne France uqulu bekangena team. Wathatha ubheka lama all the players ebewadlala lapha yana akekho noyi1 oke wadlala bagcina ukudlala ifinal sikhulume nje la ifinal
but abahlali bebangamind. What's changed people's minds?
South African fans uhlalusho nguleko one nami nginenkinga nje ngiyabahlonipha abantu ngiyazi bane opinion. South African fans need to watch football. South African football fans before ba commenta need babheka ama angle onke bangabuyi kusasa bathi yeah you were right.
And every time it's like you were always in that situation, you were right.
Yeah.
But if you watch the game, you're gonna see the same thing. Like if we are a game, uzobona the same thing now.
Okay, ipike eskeleni ngwenye ke dominate ithule eZimbabwe iphumile kule cup le what is le
World Cup qualifier.
World Cup qualifier. Izala iphumile.
Yeah. Badala ama local players.
Playing with ama players that international
JTR enye.
Goalkeeper JTR.
And also striker sa JTR.
Yeah. Bebalapha against us. Top players.
I can tell you namanje. He will never gonna qualify.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing, just to be factual as well, with the qualification group. So is Zimbabwe. Remember, I told you guys there was a chance that they were going to be disqualified.
Yes.
Is Zimbabwe and Kenya, because of the government interference. Kumele umangabe idiski irano usafa. Akumelanga ANC ifike ithi safa sivala umnyango, for example. Kumele you must fire this coach. The government is not allowed to interfere with football. So there was government in Zimbabwe. I think they fired everyone with Zifa, which is Usafa was Zimbabwe. They fired everyone. Then FIFA was like, no, you can't do that. labantu kumele bavote lose vote within that ZIFA structure.
Yeah.
So they are being punished for that. And in Zimbabwe, they were supposed to say they are sorry, they will not do it again, and then
Yeah.
because of we are back with football, but
Yes.
Zimbabwe is standing. We go to no.
As a group in South Africa,
Yeah,
I
so
remember.
that means we have 3 teams now.
Libya.
There's Liberia, and there's Morocco, and there's South Africa. So you only need to be number 1 or number 2. So I think Morocco is almost guaranteed to qualify because they are better than all of those teams. Tina, it's a matter of finding a way to beat Liberia, which is number 149 in the world, or number 149.
Ngak-surprise, anayenzekile lo. Futhi amanye ama-country too. This year uyayibona. Next year babuyela back ku drawing board benze ngenye indlela. South Africa we still standing there. Basazi.
It would be heartbreaking if we would lose to Liberia that's not having decent, stable football at home.
Sadly more than 10 abantu abayi-500 the country.
Yes. So Liberia do have players
international
outside.
players nabo pace bakhona.
Now, but we can, you know, we need to be realistic sometimes. Let's just be realistic and be honest like a rock. Yazi Stina mawusibekile la uzobuilda usibekile mele usiphule ngenye indlela enzima kabi ukuze uqale phansi la.
The other problem too was that you gave a 69-year-old 5-year contract. I think that was another problem. Out in a 69 umkhulu, it's not even out actually. Umkhulu na 69 umnikeza a 5-year contract and you are saying he must build. Awazi kune COVID-19 awazi nokuthi ngamthathi COVID-19 like there was no even guaranteeing a healthier kumkhulu, but you give him a 5-year contract, and I think that's a problem.
One like South Africa Nkuleko mawuthi 65 ungena ku retirement.
Yeah.
So siyakubuyisa thina ku retirement sizosebenza.
Mina ngibuza ukuthi ngizwile ama legend we doing safa supposed to go. Truly speaking, if you can be honest, yabona umzansi mawungaba nevar enough. Sibe neqiniso, bringing that coach enhle Nkuleko sibe nevar. Who brought that coach here mfethu?
But the committee, kule committee ebaselectayo.
Yeah, obviously.
But it's him.
Yes, it's the president.
Obviously,
and a politician.
Yeah.
So Nkuleko yazi kwenzakalani? Thina senza imhlolo mfethu.
But abantu bebemthanda ekuqaleni.
Bayijikile South Africa basothanda basenza
babemthanda.
Nkuleko la ekhaya bazokuthanda ukuthi mawufika uzosusa lo ube bamsaba ukuthi akasuke bona bakwazi ukumsusa bakuthanda abantu but manje abakubona ukuthi njengoba umsusa lo ya uhamba kanjani wena nawe self because Nkuleko for mina to be really honest
babemthanda uRic Flair
njengoba ngisho ngithi mina ufika la eSouth Africa when you reach 65 you retire thatha umhlala phansi. That's South Africa, it's in the law. 65 thatha umhlala phansi. But thina la eSouth Africa sijampile law yethu, we went out and employed umuntu over 65. Something is wrong somewhere. I think it's sometimes ngathi asizazi.
Mele banqenga uPitso is winning trophies bra. For another country. National team Egyptian manje ku easy to select players because of the coach, South African coach. He's winning the guys always in the final. So ku easy to select Egypt phela makhomo le team if they are on song alakhli. Ku simple for a national team.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's take last batch of your voice notes and then we'll take prediction on the Nedbank Cup finals. 10 minutes before top of the hour, you with Junior Khanye, Tso Vilakazi, Justice Shabalala, Offensive Player High, and myself, Nkululeko Nkeo. Together we are Itiski TV on Massive Metro.
Ubuhle balenzwakazi yo oh oh, ubuhle balenzwakazi yo oh, ubuhle balenzwakazi yo oh oh, ubuhle bakhe.
My name is Vusi Nova and you're listening to Massive Metro.
On the bullies up studio ku Junior no so now Nkululeko my brother hayi ngomso ndiyacinga uba kufanele bewinile coach ba kufanele bewinile pa yeah mandithi ndibona ngathi sizowina ngendlela izinto ezimengayo manje pha naturena I think uzwane ngathi uyi-good edition uzoyakha itime and itime yakhe izodlala but andimbone win cup andimboni because the pressure lapha na andimbone win cup but itime uzoyakha nizodibana itime but uzohluleka ukuwina ngumbono nje wami.
Good day, guys. I think tomorrow, Mamelodi Sundowns will take this cup by 2 goals to 0. And in the appointment of Arthur Zwane, I think that's a good choice for Kaizer Chiefs. And then I believe Arthur Zwane will bring something to Kaizer Chiefs. I believe next season, one trophy, they will win it. If it's not on 10-8, they will take Nedbank Cup. I believe so. In Arthur Zwane, if they give him a chance. But if they will chase him like the way they did with other members, then I see 10 years without any trophy at Kaizer Chiefs. Thank you, boss.
Ngulego, let me greet you, let me greet Junior, let me greet Tso Vilakazi. Appointment of Arthur Zwane as Kaizer Chiefs coach, ingimangazile kakhulu. I was expecting an experienced coach, but it's also a good thing for South African football. It's good to see that the Motaungs are having faith in Arthur Zwane. And must tell me ukuthi u-10-1 he will bring back the glory days at Naturena. And we wish him all the best. We also wish Coach Dylan Shepherd all the best. And let's see what these two young coaches can do, because there looks to be a potential there. And let's be positive about that. I know there will be negativity, but must be positive as a Makosi fans.
Join me, YOLO, 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 YOLO. Locate your partner and dance, YOLO. Yalla, 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 yalla. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Shay, and you are listening to
Massive Metro.
Nakarata ke na mo ya Afazwane baraka wona mo Kaizer Chiefs it's a decision good because Afazwane we understand the football ya Kaizer Chiefs at all. Ke ditebo go ntswana ka mo deep slot bra.
Ula Nkululeko my brother ukapati yasicelo ngwamba la eMpumalanga Nkomazi. However i-Sundowns ayithatha lento. It's obvious i-Sundowns ihamba nayo lento, angicabanga ukuthi kufuna sidebate ngalokho. And then kule issue yaka Arthur Zwane ngicabanga ukuthi i-Chiefs yenze isinqumo isi-right ukuthi appoint uZwane since most
My name is Zwane Kaizer, Mamelodi Sundowns spokesperson. You are listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome back to Massive 11, massivemetro.com. That's the name of the website. We have thousands of people listening to us, watching us across all of our digital platform. When you include all of those numbers, we're around 1,000 people watching us on Facebook, a couple of hundred people watching us on YouTube as well, and a few thousands listening to us on massivemetro.com. Thank you for joining us. I wonder sometimes when these things happen, are there any human beings who ever disagree with a decision that's made by their club? Kunabantu abana 45, 39, 55 njalo nje iclub yakhe mayenza isinqumo mayithatha isinqumo, he agrees, like I agree. Every time I agree. I wonder, I just wonder, like mina I'm so skeptical. Life in ungangitshela ngalokho ngithi okay, that's what you are saying. Mina I'm very skeptical. I just look at something, I'm like, okay, usho lokho namhlanje ungomsombuluko. I sure. Other people are followers naturally. They agree.
That's a difficult for you.
Coach. Boom. It's a good decision. We have a new coach. Boom. It's a good decision. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Marumo Gallants. Tso Vilakazi. Nedbank Cup final.
Yeah. Nkululeko ibuyisela appeal to Sundowns again to say we want to see the knowledge of both technical teams. Udance.
Uhlala nabani udance ebenchini so? No Harris Chew, ne?
TV4.
Okay. I'm trying to think the technical team.
Philosophy. Back to Sundowns.
Sure.
Because if you can look at the way Sundowns Sundowns, so it goes back to Sundowns to say now we will see the best of Sundowns because Dance is doing very well. I remember laughing one of the interview maybe Nedbank Cup young fans because I'm again going to the final, and look, that's good for him, and You know, I just wish. I wish that Nkulego, let's support our black coaches, man. Let's give them support. If we want to change our football, let's give them support. Look at what Sundowns has been doing. Coach Laparuma Ngoba Orlando Steve Compel.
Your thoughts on tomorrow? Someone was saying it's a done deal. Sundowns. When out Khanye and Tso?
Yeah, no, they will work Sundowns, but Sundowns will win. But they will work. Because Utensi, he is not gonna just open a gate for them with the John Vuli gate. They will work. The Utensi is playing good football, is creating chances, he can score, and yeah, Sundowns. Sundowns because of the quality players. Yeah.
How many final Utensi idlalile bafethu, but is underrated.
Yeah,
there's so many European coaches. They never been Gulama final.
Yeah, that's actually won.
That's why we always emphasizing 10-10s. With how many immaterial enjani?
Fit.
Immaterial enjani? Because if we go figure which cheap the final, so mina Nkulego ngizokutshela it's not gonna be easy for Sundowns. Utensi is a very good coach. U-assista ile ngwenya le similar like him students akathethe. Kune class bekunokuvana uthethe ngimbono Harris. Utensi. But different here, it's a quality. Tactically, he can match Abu Rulani, Nabo Mangoba, Nabo Steve for the quality. So Utensi are high quality. Utensi has find whatever is got there. He tried to check out the best out of those players. Apply my basic with football direction. Apply philosophy. And I'm right another field final.
But remember that game, Chiefs, because it was a midweek game. But they just kept playing in front of Chiefs.
And truly speaking, these players, I'm trying by all means. Surprise about the grand, surprise about
yeah, and they didn't deserve to lose that game, but they just kept playing in front of Chiefs.
Quality is not enough, which is now True. Mina different. You can't expect Serino, good players, very, very good, but him alone, Undlondo is up and coming. Now we are more. We are graduating. I can't we sire. There's Charlie there. A player that is a contender, a player of the season, midfield of the season.
Well, interestingly, see Valen in season, the last game of the season, last week, no?
Yeah.
What was the scoreline? Sundowns winning will replay on Monday.
Yeah.
Right? Did they win
3-2?
Right?
Yes.
So they are, and they considered 3 goals the week before. Stellenbosch Bashawe 3-0.
Yes.
So there is a way to beat them. Not to say they're not favorites.
Sundowns
are my favorites.
That's why. These guys is Stellenbosch. Angeke bangabadli. Badlala ngefront 3, badlala 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Abantu abayi-3 bachita. Ngibukele Royal eyenza the same.
Yeah.
Ngiyakutshela Nkuleko phambili betupotsane lethu lomjita bangambizanga ulitswala bamkhiphile lethu lomfana lo dlala ka left, what his name, nayo speed bekuyi problem da, and in the midfield they could go pound to pound with them. Back for immediately. So Sundowns, yes, ikorile ngoba Sundowns, you've got the creativity.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
But
it's not unbeatable.
They almost even equalize.
Yeah.
But Mr. Machance 1v1 serious. Ilento yabo Sundowns ukuthi Uchali must become a sweeper. But take ngamong back. I'm a club if they can be. There's a way to beat those guys.
Yes.
Because the reality good now. Manga check about Frempile na Baburulani. If you can, Upito can tell it's no longer this. Abachela bantu, but I think they're starting. Bakanga consider sometimes 5 goals in 2 games.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't think by Yabachablisa. No manga by winning Lika Yabachablis. Naksasa. No manga by ya winning Sundowns. Zoko Raliza. Yes, they would have win. But win about quality. Financially they are stable. Yabachablisa.
Mamelodi Sundowns, Marumo Kalans, Nedbank Cup final.
Simple. Sundowns will win. Mara. Angeke kube scores heavy.
Right. Tso Vilakazi.
Yeah, kabuyelo but bazosebenza man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bazosebenza. Yabona kusasa basemsebenzini. Go iligi yonke yayibona iligi bawokhile kamnandi bafika entambeni akekho bathintile. Bakusasa bayangena khana bazosebenza ke kusasa ngoba laba badlala similar thing le abayidlalayo.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. It's time for us to go. Hang on to us on YouTube and watch out for the Royal AM Orlando Pirates TV. Tso Vilakazi and Zwane Kaizer.
Hi,
Yo, man.
I'm Lucky Pinamza Lekwati, the former London Pirate captain. You are listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
The element. I'm in my element. They wanna know.